not
All right, we are now recording. Christina, what are we going to do now, Christina?
We're going to go interview these 3 young men who have decided to stage a counter protest. And I could potentially tell you what's on their signs right now. One says, "My schlong."
Well, let's go on
Shall we
over.
do it?
Let's go on over.
Andrew has led the way.
Hello, gentlemen.
I see that you seem to care enough about one aspect of this issue to make your own signs and come out here, spend some of your precious time sitting on the wall. Yeah, so what is it that brings you out today?
You know, I just feel like it's a choice.
It's a choice?
It's anybody's choice.
So it was your
Anybody's
choice?
Well, you know, parents' choice.
So is it your parents' penis?
No, you know, I mean, there's certain religions, though, that, you know, they wait later. And they circumcise themselves, but, you know, in other religions, they want them circumcised when they got them.
So I see you have a sign that says Jesus was circumcised, Luke 2:21.
Yeah.
So you seem to be a religious fella. What religion are you coming from?
Christianity.
Christianity. So Christians believe in the New Testament, right? Not the Old?
I mean, you know, some and some.
Some and some. Well, I think the biggest difference that I know of between Jewish people and Christians is that Jewish people believe in the Old Testament, and then Christianity began believing in the New Testament. So you have cited Luke 2:21, but actually Christians believe Jesus was the last blood sacrifice, and circumcision is of the heart, not of the flesh. There are many passages that say if you are circumcised, then Jesus is of no use to you. Did you have any idea that actually this is not a Christian thing to do, to cut the body?
No.
Yeah, and actually Christians also believe that, as far as I know, that God created us in His image in perfection, and that it is a mutilation to cut the body. Did you know that?
Father Alex didn't tell me that.
Who told you that?
Father Alex didn't tell me that.
He didn't tell you that, I see. Well, so if you believe in God, and God created you in His image in perfection, then did God make a mistake with your penis?
Well, I don't know. I'm more, you know, supporting my other halves over here. A little more passionate than I.
He's more passionate?
Yeah.
I see. Shall we go talk with your friends here?
Yeah, you want to try to change his mind.
Okay. So you have a sign that says, "I'm not with them," at what?
Dutch John.
Oh, at
my
Instagram. John, that's your Instagram? So your sign says, "I'm not with them," as in you're not with your friends on either side?
I'm not with anybody.
Oh.
I'm out here solo. I don't even know them.
You're out here solo. I see. But you did have poster board and you decided to make a sign and sit in the blazing hot
He
sun
just wanted
today?
to promote his Instagram.
I
Oh.
just had this made already.
really
That's how
about
I
it.
do this. I come out here with signs for my Instagram all the time.
Did you plug your
And-
SoundCloud yet?
No, not yet. And sometimes it's my SoundCloud. So I came out here this time so people know I'm not with them. I'm only out here promoting my Instagram. That's all I'm doing.
Gotcha. So you're looking for some publicity on your
Yeah.
Instagram. I see.
Well,
Well,
clout chasing.
oh, cloud chasing. Well, it's a great day to be out here, especially since you 3 fellas all have penises. So clearly this issue that we're protesting on this
had a penis?
He does
21
not
day
have a
tour.
penis.
Well, you might be intersex. I don't know. For all I know, you might be, right?
Might be.
Could be.
Sometimes it's rude to assume.
I see, I see. Well, I see that your sign says, "My Schwanz." My, how'd you say it?
Schwanz.
Schwanz.
It's German.
My parents' choice. So what does Schwanz mean?
It's the German word for penis.
Oh, so then you do have a penis. So this is good. This is good that indeed all 3 of you have been impacted by this issue in some way, whether someone took this part of your body, called the foreskin, the most essential, sensitive part of the penis from you, or whether you were protected and you got to keep your penis. So I'm curious, your sign says "My parents' choice." Can you tell me more about this?
I believe in my parents. I believe that my parents, no matter what they did, made a right choice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Are your parents, were they allowed to cut off any other healthy part of your body?
I don't know. The umbilical cord was definitely cut.
The umbilical cord is not the same. You don't have an umbilical cord today, nor do any of us. It falls off after 7 days. No other, like your nose hasn't fallen off, your ears haven't fallen off, your
Not
hands
that
haven't
you
fallen
know
off.
of.
I
Modern
see.
medicine is amazing.
So here's the deal. Would your parents be able to cut off your hand?
Shit, man, if they really wanted to, I support my parents in everything they do.
So you think that it would have been ethical for your parents to cut off your hand, and you don't think that they would have gone to jail for that sort of thing?
Shit, man, who knows?
Who knows?
Quick question, where is this gonna be? Because I want to see myself.
It will possibly be on Bloodstained Men and their friends on
Men?
Facebook eventually once it's edited. information on the back, and I know I neglected to give this to you. So indeed, you are correct. Parents make gazillion choices for their children. But if all 5 of us were here lined up naked, it would be impossible to know whether your parents or anybody else's parents who had a vegetarian diet or a meat diet, who was homeschooled or public schooled. But you know what? One thing would be obvious is if your schwanz was scarred for life. I'm sorry, I don't speak German. I'm doing the best I can. But if it was scarred for life, if your foreskin was amputated without your consent, that would be one thing that was obvious, and that would be the only healthy body part.
Don't
that
support
your
circumcisions,
parents,
my friend.
That your
It's very weird. Rock on.
So
Wait,
what
so
I would like to know.
So if I plug my Instagram real quick, is that going to be in the video?
I don't know.
I just want to make sure. Because you know I'm an artist, I could use the followers. Like you said, clout chasing is a big thing out here. That's what we doing.
I see, clout chasing. Yeah, but you're obviously expressing your thoughts here that your parents own your penis. Do your parents own your penis?
I own my penis, but guess what?
You own your penis. That's a brilliant statement.
Yes.
So who would actually have the right to cut off any part of your penis?
My parents, when I was a baby and I couldn't process those thoughts. My parents can make those decisions.
Right. So here's the thing. Your foreskin, we are all born with foreskin. If you would have been born without a foreskin, you would have officially been diagnosed with a birth defect. We are all born with foreskin. I have foreskin too. It's called the clitoral hood. All mammals have foreskin. If somebody was walking their dog past, you don't have a clitoris. You tell me you have a penis.
I didn't tell you I had a penis.
But if a dog was walking past, well, your sign declares that, right? So you decided what you'd write on your sign. But if somebody was walking past with their dog or a horse or giraffe, they all have foreskin too, right? So humans and Americans specifically are the only ones who have adopted mutilating a child's genitals. No, I'm saying all mammals are born with foreskin. That's the normal way. That's the way we're designed. We don't take a political stand. This is about human rights. This is about your rights, because you tell me you own your penis, right? And so your parent, let me just tell you, your parent, if they tried to cut off your thumb or your ear or your eyelid, they would have gone to jail. If your parents left you in the car for 24 hours as a little infant, they would have gone to jail, right?
Yeah, they would have made the wrong choice.
The wrong choice, exactly. So guess what? Taking erogenous tissue from you forever scarring your penis? Yeah, go ahead.
Is cutting off the penis the equivalent to leaving a kid in the car?
We are not. So I'm giving you examples of how society declares what is allowed.
You're giving examples about how they're similar.
Right. I'm telling you that society says it is not okay for parents to abandon a child in a car, right? But our society is still allowing parents to consent to remove a healthy, functional, the most sensitive part of the penis from their son, right? But now what about a girl? So here I am, a female, okay? When I was
assume
born,
that, like you assumed mine.
But I am. I'm telling you I'm a female, I'm cisgendered, I've got it, what you would expect a female to have. Would you think it would be okay for a parent to consent for somebody to take a scalpel to my vulva, my genitals, as a little baby?
I genuinely do not give a shit what your parents do or do not do. It's the parent's choice.
Gotcha. I see. Well, so what I'm hearing from you, and I don't know your status, but I would just guess that this affected you in a very personal way. I would just guess that you would not be out here with this sign if you still had your foreskin.
Oh no, so I can show you if you really want.
Don't need to show. You could tell me if you want to declare it on film, but
it's more of a show don't tell kind of situation.
No, it's pretty easy to just know from you saying cut or intact. But nonetheless, you don't need to tell me your status. But I'm just saying, if you still had your whole penis, I highly doubt you'd be spending any of your time with this sign that basically says, my penis, my parent's choice. Nope, I'm not asking to see your penis.
I mean, you're asking about my penis and I'm 17.
I'm talking about a human rights issue.
You're mighty close. It's hot. It is very hot today. It is.
And you're mighty close. You're courageous enough to have made a sign and be out here on this hot wall trying to say that your parents have a right to cut off a healthy body part, the most sensitive part of your penis.
John, I think I came up with our slogan. It takes balls to take a stance, not skin.
Well, guess what? Skin is our biggest organ. We don't have any extra skin. How would you like any part of your penis cut off today?
Today?
Yeah.
The hair,
That is not actually part of your penis. You do not have intercourse or masturbate with your hair. I am asking
you
about
don't know what I do.
Flesh
it's a lot. Penis? There's a lot of assumptions being made today.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we're out here because we are very passionate about protecting human rights, and specifically rights of someone like you when you were born, when you were helpless, and when somebody profited from cutting off part of your penis.